distinguished guests, if you are able, please stand. Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Dame Cindy Kettle, Governor-General of New Zealand.
Please be seated. E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā iwi o ngā hau e whā, tēnei aku mihi mahana ki o koutou. Nau mai, hara mai, ki te whare nei, te whare o te kāwana tianara, kei tāmaki makaurau. Kia ora mai tātou katoa. Distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Government House for today's investiture ceremony. I'd like to specifically acknowledge the Honourable Erica Stanford, Minister of the Crown, Mr Joe Harawira, our kaumātua, and Ms Pauline Hopa, our kuia. Tēnā koutou katoa. Hosting investiture ceremonies is one of the most important duties that I perform on behalf of His Majesty the King of New Zealand. I'm delighted to bring together such an extraordinary group of New Zealanders. You have each brought pride and a greater sense of well-being to Aotearoa through your outstanding achievements and your service to our communities. On behalf of all New Zealanders, I extend my sincerest thanks to you for your contributions. After each recipient is honoured, I invite you to join with me in congratulating them. Mr Ward Carmel will now summon the recipients and read their citations.
Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of an Officer of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Mr Steve Campbell of Auckland, for services to search and rescue. Well, Steve Campbell is the founder and CEO of Youth Search and Rescue, YSAR Trust. The 3-year program grows the skills and confidence of rangatai, creating future opportunities in search and rescue and emergency management. Mr Campbell led a youth delegation to Australia to speak at an international search and rescue conference and has facilitated 2 delegations to the United States. While employed with the New Zealand Police, he was a member of the Search and Rescue Squad and the Disaster Victim Identification Squad and Search Incident Controller for the Western Bay of Plenty for land and sea incidents. He volunteered with the Trustpower TECT Rescue Helicopter. Mr Campbell is a volunteer for Land Search and Rescue New Zealand and chair of Kaupapa Hauora Youth Adventure Trust. Mr Steve Campbell, please come forward. Ms. Tania Simpson of Hamilton for services to governance and Māori. Tania Simpson, Ngāti Maniapoto, Ngāpuhi, Ngaitahu, is a director of Auckland International Airport, Meridian Energy and Tainui Group Holdings. She chairs the Sustainable Seas National Science Challenge, which has funded several innovation projects and development of a business model to allow for the creation of small whānau-owned aquaculture farms. She is a member of the governance group for the Deep South National Science Challenge. She is Deputy Chair of Waitangi National Trust and a member of the Waitangi Tribunal. She is a past director of Global Women, Ag Research, Radio Maniapoto, Mighty River Power Mercury Energy, Land Care Research, Ngaitahu Tourism and the New Zealand Conservation Authority. Ms Simpson was the first Māori director and a deputy chair of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. Ms Tania Simpson, please come forward. Your Excellency, to receive the insignia of a member of the New Zealand Order of Merit, Dr. Anne Pereira of Auckland for services to food science and nutrition. Dr. Anne Pereira has been a consultant for Hubbard's, Kiwi Cooperative Dairies, Hansel's, Cerebus Greggs, Dilmah and Weight Watchers. She co-wrote 2 books on nutrition. She chaired the Central Branch of the New Zealand Institute of Food Science and Technology. She was the New Zealand Crop and Food Research Institute's team leader in nutrition and health. She was a member of the New Zealand Food Standards Committee and the editor of the New Zealand Nutrition Foundation. She has been a food and nutrition advisor to Small Industries Development Organisation in Tanzania. Dr. Pereira provided counselling through the Prisoners Aid Rehabilitation Program and is a member of several parish councils. Dr. Anne Pereira, please come forward. Mrs. Amy Satterthwaite of Prebleton for services to cricket. Amy Satterthwaite has been a cricket player, captain, mentor and coach. She won 15 titles across one-day and 2020 competitions with the Canterbury Magicians. She toured with the White Ferns to England, recording 6 wickets for 17 runs. She had the best batting average at the 2016 T20 World Cup and continued to average more than 61 runs in ODIs until 2019. She played 13 ODIs and 12 T20s as captain. She ended her playing career with 4,639 ODI runs and 1,784 T20 runs, with 50 and 26 wickets respectively. Mrs. Satterthwaite was appointed assistant coach for the Adelaide Strikers in the 2022-23 Women's Big Bash League. Mrs. Amy Satterthwaite, please come forward. Ms. Joyce Talbot of Auckland for services to Sailing Administration. Joyce Talbot has engaged with multiple yachting organisations to grow the sport for youth and adults while helping maintain New Zealand's heritage sailing fleet. She has been a go-to person for organising yachting events in Auckland, coordinating officials, equipment and other resources efficiently and within budget. She is Executive Officer coordinating the Auckland Anniversary Day Regatta. She was Secretary-Treasurer of the New Zealand Classic Yacht Association. She has supported the collection of pre-1945 vessels in the association's fleet. She helped grow the Coastal Classic race as organiser. Ms. Talbot is Secretary Assistant Treasurer to the New Zealand Sailing Foundation, helping fund amateur sailors to compete in international competitions. Ms. Joyce Talbot, please come forward. Your Excellency, to receive the Queen's Service Medal, Mrs. Hansa Naran of Auckland for services to the Indian community. Hansa Naran is Treasurer of the National Council of Women's Manukau Branch and New Zealand Indian Central Association and an executive member of the association's Women's Subcommittee. She was Treasurer of the Manukau Indian Association. She used her professional accounting skills to computerise the accounting systems for both organisations. She organised the 125th Women's Suffrage Anniversary event and has written articles for event programmes. She is a Justice of the Peace, a Victim Support Volunteer and Kiwiani. Mrs. Naran has donated incubators, stationery and clothing to children's missionaries and saris for women who cannot afford bridal clothing in India. Mrs. Hansa Naran, please come forward. Your Excellency, the investiture has concluded.
New Zealand's honours system is our highest public affirmation of outstanding individual achievement. It reinforces those things that make our society better: service, manaakitanga, and the pursuit of excellence. To our recipients, it has been a privilege to hear your stories. You have each used your talents and abilities to improve the lives of fellow New Zealanders. In doing so, you embody the sentiments expressed by the great Nigerian playwright Wole Soyinka when he said, "Human life has meaning only as long as it is lived in the service of humanity." I urge recipients to wear your insignia with pride at every opportunity, knowing that you inspire others by your example. On behalf of the King of New Zealand and all New Zealanders, I congratulate you on your achievements, and I thank you once again for your service to our country. Kia ora, e hohi mai tātou I tēnei rā. Now you will see on the back of your program the words to the national anthem in Te Reo Māori and in English, and I now invite you to join with me in singing our national anthem.